Hi everyone. Today I just wanted to show you how to use your phone's calculator and or your computer calculator to work in scientific notation. So I recorded this screenshot of my phone here so you can see what happens on a phone. So when you open up your calculator, it's important to keep it in the up and down mode like this, not turning it to the side. And that's because when you enter in a number, you have less space on this screen, and that's important. So if I enter in a number like I just did and multiply it times a big number, I'm going to get something like this, which is 8.95 E13. And this is just a shorthand notation or a way that the calculator tells us that this is in scientific notation. So we have 8.95 and E represents times 10 and the 13 represents to the power of 13. So this is saying 8.95 times 10 to the 13th power is how I would read this number. And it's important to keep it in this up and down mode because if I were to turn the phone, like turn it horizontally, it would show you the whole number. And I know this is kind of sideways for you, but this is if you turned your phone, it would show you that whole number. Versus if it's up and down, it has less space on the screen, so it automatically puts it in this abbreviated scientific notation form. And that's helpful because if you have those tons of zeros and all these numbers here, you would have to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all of those place value or places in order to get to this decimal point so that you would eventually count 13 spaces. But your calculator is doing that for you by putting it in this notation. So it's just a helpful trick. Keep your calculator up and down if you're using your phone's calculator. And then another cool feature I wanted to show you is the free app called Desmos. So this is Desmos. It's completely free and it is incredible. When your parents were in school, they probably had to buy a TI-84 calculator and they're very expensive. Please don't buy one of those unless you have a teacher that really, really wants you to get one for a specific reason, because Desmos is completely free. It's an app that you can download and a website you can use if you don't have a smartphone. And it does awesome things. It has all the functions that a standard TI-84 calculator has and a few more. And it can do awesome things. So it can graph equations for you. So if I did like y equals 3x plus 5, it shows that line here on the screen. And it just does everything that a traditional calculator would want to do, or a traditional TI-84 calculator would do. And like I said many times, it is free. So don't waste your money on those big, expensive calculators if it's possible. So I highly recommend this. This is Desmos. It's Desmos. And it is also a website if you want to jump on to the website instead and use it via the website instead of the app. So hopefully that's helpful for you. Just use those calculators to the best of your ability. And as always, feel free to search YouTube for additional tutorials on your specific calculator. But I just wanted to show you a couple of the basic ones that you most likely have access to. Have a great day, everyone.